Hey guys, it's Killa, and we're back yet again with some more Marvel Contest of Champions. In this video, we're back with the 5-star no-hit Cable kills. That's right, you heard that correct. How is that possible? The 5-star Cable no-hit kills. What the heck is going on? You know, most of my guys have been locked up in. I couldn't do any quests at all. Not a matter of guys being locked up in Labyrinth of Legends. When you're in Labyrinth of Legends, you cannot partake in any events. So, I'm now just catching up on the heroic Cable and Gwenpool event, right? Come in with the homie 5-star Cable. Check it out. Let's just before we get in, let's just check him out. Let's just check out his info. Let's look at some of his abilities, guys. That's what I want to show you. The one I really want to show, we'll just go through the passive stuff because this is kind of very interesting if you run Suicide Squads. Future poison durations are reduced by 20% each time a poison is triggered on Cable. Okay, so that includes Suicide Masteries. The duration reduces by 20% until it eventually does hit 0. How do I know that? Because read the next point. Once his poison durations are reduced to 0, Cable gains a passive 50% bonus to special damage. That's kind of crazy. Obviously, this kind of is appealing to somebody who's running the obviously Liquid Courage on those suicides, right? But then also to run the Liquid Courage, you got to run Recoil. That already gives you a slight boost. If you're running a 5-star Cable like I have right here, you have the chance for an additional 20% on that as well. So yeah, that's pretty epic for Liquid Courage, okay? Now let's go down to this next one, which is really cool as well. When caused to bleed, Cable has a 100% chance to trigger his heavy attack degen on his opponent, okay? That's key. That's key because if you're running the other Suicide Mastery, right? Double Edge, you're going to be bleeding. And if you bleed, you'll cause degen. Now, in addition to this degen, check out this heavy attack. 100% chance to degen non-robotic opponents for up to 400% of your attack over 15 seconds. That's kind of crazy. So if you're already degenning, go ahead and parry, move in with the heavy attack, and then I guess you could stack. We'll mess with it. We'll figure it out. You'd stack on an additional degen of 400% attack for 15 over 15 seconds. Seems kind of crazy. And also, the strength of the degen scales inverse to your opponent's current power bar. So what does that mean? If right off the jump it's super small at the beginning of the fight, you start bleeding, got those Suicide Squads, you start bleeding, you're going to actually do max degeneration right off the jump. Okay, and as you fight and they build up SP and they build up that power, the quality of the intensity of the degen is going to go down per tick, is what it's basically saying. Okay, then of course he's got his 15% chance to regen 16.25, which is quite a lot. Let me tell you, it's quite a lot, and that goes up as you obviously awaken him, dupe him, and bring his sig level up. That's really, I think, the majority of what I wanted to show you guys to talk about this no-hit kill with Cable. So let's go back in. Of course, this is only heroic, and like I said, I'm running through it. But let's go ahead and continue, and I'll show you what we're talking about. So here we are. We're going for Elektra. Of course, we're going to bring in that Cable. Brought him up to 345. I'm waiting on the final prestige numbers to know if I'm going to 455 Cable or I'm going to 455 my Dupe Magic. But guys, this is not about that. This is about the Hitless 0-hit kills. Let's check this out. Woo woo. There's that degeneration, right? Degenerating. Degenerating. Don't give her any SP, no power whatsoever. Don't give her any power. And done. The no-hit kill with 5-star Cable at 345. Look, successful hits, 0. Successful combo, 0. Highest combo, 0. Hits received, 0. You didn't do anything, but you killed him. It's insane. The Hitless kill. Okay, this is Cable's new nickname. It's Cable, aka the Hitless Killer. That's it. Game over. Cable, aka the Hitless Killer. All right, let's go ahead and do that one more time. Show you guys that I want to show that out, and then I want to go for the parry and then go for the heavy attack to see if we can actually stack, because I'm just learning too and messing around with him at the same time. Now this is where it's going to get interesting. I did not plan this. I did not look ahead. Abomination. Remember what we said. So in addition to having my liquid courage poison, I might proc some poison from Abomination. Well, if I hit him or not, or I get hit, or I don't get hit, and that would just decrease the duration. That would really help on long fights. So grinding it out, long fights, you can raise it, but it's only 50% on the SP. At the end of the day, it's not a tremendous amount on that passive ability. But let's check it out and let's see if we can do another hitless kill with Cable, the Hitless Killer. Oh man, I'm just still so stoked and so happy to see that so many of you guys pulled that 5-star Cable today. Congratulations to all of you. Alright, interesting. Interesting. Look, no degeneration. No degeneration. I wonder, why is that? You know, he's got his poison immunity. I don't think that has to do with it. And he's not a robot. We're going to have to figure that out. I thought it procced 100% of the time when bleeding. So that's a little bit confusing, guys. We're going to keep moving on and see if we can replicate that. That was a big surprise. That was a big surprise to me. All in the previous fights were all hitless kills. Unfortunately, Cable was not the hitless killer on that last fight. So let's see what happened, and we'll move on from there. Got the homie Moon Knight. I believe Moon Knight received a little bit of some buffs on this update as well, so I'm actually curious to test him out. Definitely he's strong on the full moon. There's no doubt about that. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, let's see if we can be a hitless killer. There's that degeneration. We're just holding block. He's mad, bro. He's mad, bro. Look at that, going at 377 per tick with no power in his meter. Thank you. Cable, the hitless killer. Now I gotta see, I would love to replicate that on Abomination again, because I'm a little confused on that one. But we'll see. We're gonna just keep moving and see if we can replicate it. It's kind of a nice path with all these skills. We got Crossbones to take care of. Let's see what he does with that degeneration. Will he shrug it off and convert it to fury with that dupe? We're about to find out. Let's see. He shrugs it off. He shrugs it off. Let's see if we can hit him again. Will it go again? Try not to get hit here. So we're still bleeding. At what point would it proc again? Would it be the next timer on the bleed? Is that how it would work? Let's see. Here it is. Here's the timer. Timer gone. No, no proc. No proc. I wonder if it's only one time at the start of the match. So that's something to think about as well. As you saw, that we definitely hit Crossbones with the degeneration. But as I suspected, he did convert it to fury. And so that's normal. But it was interesting because I really did think that as that second bleed would end up proc'ing from suicides, that he would get more degeneration, but apparently that's not the case. So let's try our hand at Cable. Okay, let's take our hand at Cable versus Cable. Only the 4-star right here. Don't have much health, and I would love to finish off that 4-star Cable with the 5-star Cable, aka the Hitless Killer. Let's see if we can pull it off. Obviously, degeneration though would not cause me to degenerate. I would actually need to bleed, so this is going to be interesting. Let's see if it works. There it is. It's going. It's going. Let's see if he's going to get more than one tick though, for it's just that one. Let's see. Oh, I got him with the heavy. Double degen. Oh my god! Did you see that 400% degen? That was insane. That was insane. We have to go to ROL to test that, guys. We have to go to ROL to test that. That was key. Now, no one else really had the health for me to even take it there. But now that we know kind of what we're doing, I'm curious to see if Winter Soldier will proc that degeneration in ROL, and then if I can also stack that heavy attack on top of that. Let's see what kind of damage that could do. Let's go back to quests. But as you can see, the potential for Cable to be that hitless killer is there, as I showed you in 2 or 3 of those matches. But let's jump on into the Realm of Legends. We're going to bring in the same team. Okay, let's begin this quest. So we're going to see if we can proc degeneration, okay, onto Winter Soldier. And then we are, while he's degenerating, we are going to parry and heavy attack. So let's see if it procs right off the jump. Let's see if it procs more than once. Let's see how many times we can stack it. I'm guessing with that timer, it looks like 3 times. It looks like I could probably get it 3 times. So no degeneration. No, that's what I thought I remembered from that earlier test when we first got him. Of course, the parry timing is off. I think I would have to hit him with an SP2 first, and then a heavy attack now. So let's try that. Let's try to just hit the heavy attack and see what happens. Need to push him back here. There's that regeneration. Look at that. Of course, it's fighting the suicides, and I'm at a negative. Oh, we're almost pushing past that second SP. There's that second SP. Boom, incinerate, concussion, parry, heavy attack, double degen, double tick, double tick. We got him again. It won't stack, but we're back at 250. It just starts over, won't stack, but no, it's 306 this time. Why is it 306 this time? Let's see. 259, interesting. There's that regen again. And remember, with each tick of that poison, it's going down and down and down. Let's try to get him to be a little bit more aggressive and get a couple of these parries in. Stack that degen, not stack it, but there we go. Double degen, 317. It just starts again, but went to 270. It might be based on how many times you connect on that heavy attack. It looks like there is a couple hits there. That time it went to 222. I'm not sure. Oh, because it's relative to his power meter. That's why. That's why. So that's why it's going lower as his power meter goes up. Okay, so we're starting to figure it out here, guys. So we actually want him to void that. Oh, I'm not even paying attention. Now that that's voided, we'll go full degeneration. And his power meter goes up with that hit, with that heavy attack. So, of course, we want to make sure we draw it out. Terrible timing. Tell you what, he is fun, though. We'll recoil. We'll recoil. We'll recoil. And there it is. But guys, now you can see we're learning a little bit more about that 400% degen stack. It still correlates inversely to your enemy's power meter. So we're starting to figure this out. There's no doubt if I really want to take him down in one go, I 100% can do it, even just off degen alone. Also, there's that one talking about stacking all those armor breaks with a symbiote Spider-Man on ROL. Well, what about instead just degenning with heavy attacks on Cable? That could be kind of fun. That could be a fun fight for sure. But let's back out of this one. Let's go back into another. I honestly think the hitless kill, I don't know why, I think is like the most fun thing ever. I'd like to do that a couple more times before we bring this stream to a close. I'm very curious to know what you guys think of Cable. Even though his prestige is not monstrously high, and that I know that for a fact already, I will say I have zero regrets going for it on Cable. Love him as a champion. Love these features. That if you run suicides and this hitless kill, it is just awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's go back in. Let's keep working on these quests. Let's try this one. And I haven't even really experimented with any of his synergies as well, so I wonder what else we could drum up. Try to get some extra points out of that. So let's see. Let's go this way. We got a Mordo to go up against first. Let's see if we can get the hitless kill on the Mordo. So Mordo, you think your power gain is OP? You think your astral evade is OP? I don't even have to touch you, homie. Let's see if that holds true. That Abomination has my head spinning. I'm not going to lie to you guys. No degeneration on Mordo. Not understanding 100% what's going on. I need to pay more attention to what buffs he has running. I don't have Mordo either, so I don't know if he can convert any of these. I'm really still confused. So if you guys know, put it down in the comments below. School me a little bit. Let me know, and I'm gonna eventually figure it out. I promise you that. This is another poison immune champion. Let's see if that has anything to do with it. I want to see a few more of those hitless kills. So we're going up against the Hulk. Again, nothing. So it looks like if they have some sort of immunity, that the degeneration doesn't work. So what I'm taking of it so far. Let's see if we can replicate that. Now Bordeaux doesn't have any immunity though. So Spidey has no immunity. Let's see what happens here. we go. No immunity, and he's degenerating. The Hitless killer, Cable, finished the job with 0 hits. I love it, and I can't get enough. Did we figure it out on the poison immunity? Is that what stops it? I know Mordo is not. I think I have him. I got him as a 3-star, so I can pull that up and take a look and see what it says about him. Let's use one of these so we can continue. We got old man Logan. Regeneration. No degeneration. What about the heavy attack? Let's try that. There we go. Okay. So that can proc, but he doesn't have. Bleed immunity. My head's spinning. I need somebody to help me out on this. I'm going to go back and read it a little bit more as well. We're going to get to the bottom of this. You believe me, we will get to the bottom of this. We're going to test it out one more time. On this Black Widow. Now, I know she has no immunities. So again, by theory, should be good. No degeneration. So it does not have to do with the immunities. Unless the duped Widow could have, the signature ability accuracy reduced it. That's quite possible, actually. I'm just mind boggled. I can't really figure it out. But that heavy attack is beastly. Definitely one of my instant favorite heavy attacks. Of course, Symbiote Spider-Man's heavy attack is a beast as well. I think that's going to do it on this energy for right now. I think we can squeeze one more fight. And that's a lie. And that is a lie. Okay, but let's go into Arena now, because I'm not done. We have to end on a note. Boys and girls, we have to end on a note of Cable, a.k.a. the no-hit killer, finishing around without a kill. I'm not going to go down on that Black Widow. That was not cool. So, let's leave that for me later once I get some more energy built up or ready to move on that later. But let's take Cable into Arena. Let's go to fight. Let's go to versus. Let's go to a quick match. Pull out that Cable. See, as you can see, he's got a higher, with my Masteries, right, is how I see it. He's got a higher PI than Magic, but without the Masteries, I believe he has a lower PI than Magic, or at least a lower Prestige. But anyways, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get that no-hit kill in the arena. Okay, we'll check that out. Let's do the dang thing. Who's it going to be? Be cool if it was somebody we knew. Darth Cardinal. Let's see what happens with this degen. Can we get it to proc in Arena? Can we get it to proc on Jugs? There it is. There it is. I'm going to see how long we can get it, and if I want to know if it's going to go out once it expires. Done. So it's done. Is it done? Will it proc again? I don't know. Let's go for a heavy attack now. Finish him off with the SP2. That thing is beastly in real life. If you took 2 cannons from that giant gun, you're not coming back. I don't care if you're Juggalugs. You're not running through that. But that's it, boys and girls. As you can see, Cable is the hitless killer. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got that information I'm still trying to figure out, please share it. We'll figure it out together down below. And if I find something out, I'll be sure to update you and get you going in another video. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Please throw the thumbs up if you like the 5-star Cable. And don't forget to sub. We got that 1K sub giveaway coming up. Doing that giveaway next week. You need to be subbed to be a possible contestant. So hit that sub button, and we will see you in the next video.